Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now in this video I'd just like to follow on from the series I've just been doing in regard to the horror movies in my collection, what I haven't yet talked about. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So first I'd like to show you the DVDs. So the first DVD I'd like to show you is a movie called The Gift. Now, this is not so much a horror movie as it's a psychological thriller. I've watched this movie a couple of times and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And that, it's if you haven't seen it, I'll just give you an outline of the story. So Annie Wilson, played by Cate Blanchett, possesses the gift of psychic powers and supports herself and her family by reading the cards to neighbours who want to know what the future may hold. Now, when the wealthy, beautiful and sexually promiscuous Jessica King, played by Katie Holmes, is found missing, her bound and ravaged body begins to haunt Annie through her visions. When the murder investigation becomes short on leads, the police are forced to turn to Annie's special powers for help. So yeah, guys, that's The Gift. Yeah, real good psychological thriller, if you're into that sort of genre. And this has got a couple of special features there, guys, if you want to freeze your cameras just to take those in. Yeah, absolutely fantastic movie, The Gift. Yeah, really enjoyed it and that, yeah, so that is The Gift from 2000. The next DVD I'd like to show you, well, it's a two-movie set. It is The Village of the Damned and The Children of the Damned. Yeah, always loved these movies and that, I read the original novel by John Wyndham, and yeah, The Midwich Cuckoos, the novel's called, and yeah, so yeah, that was a very enjoyable read. And these movies are, again, like, real good psychological thrillers and that. I'll just take them out and just show you the covers. So you've got the Village of the Damned, and then you've got The Children of the Damned. Yeah, and there's the just show you the backs of them, guys. Yeah, real good psychological thrillers these. Now that one's got Children of the Damned's got Alfred Burke. If you remember him, he used to be in the 70s series Public Eye. Very fine actor. Yeah, Barbara Ferris and Ian Hendry. Yeah, another great actor, Ian Hendry. Been in many fine British movies and that, yeah. And then on this one, The Village of the Damned, you've got George Saunders, Barbara Shelley. Yeah, two very fine actors and that. Barbara Shelley, particularly synonymous with the Hammer movies and that, yeah. So there you go. That's a double bill of so The Children of the Damned and The Village of the Damned. Nice box set, this, guys. It really is. There's the back of it. Yeah, great double bill there. Next DVD I'd like to show you is a movie called Agrophobia. Yeah, what's the names in this one? If you watch the Candyman movies, you will be familiar with the actor Tony Todd. He's in this one. There he is, there, looking very sinister. Yeah. This is a mixture of psychological, a psychological thriller and a horror and that, yeah. I'll just read you the back of it, just in case you haven't seen it, just to give you an outline of the story. Yeah, after the death of her father, agoraphobic Faye inherits her childhood home in Florida and moves in on the advice of her psychiatrist, horror cult icon Tony Todd. However, Faye soon realises that all is not as it seems when strange events begin to unfold, and she quickly discovers that there is something far more sinister trapped inside the house with her. So yeah, guys, that's Agrophobia. From 2016. Next DVD I'd like to show you is a TV movie version of Stephen King's classic horror story, The Shining. Now this stars Rebecca De Mornay and also Steven Weber. There he is, there, brandishing the sledgehammer. Now, a lot of people regard this as more true to the Stephen King novel, than the Stanley Kubrick 1980 movie. But I like both versions, actually. They're they're good in their own ways and that, yeah. But yeah, this is a good release, this one and that, yeah. I've had this a few years now, and I'm a huge fan of Rebecca De Mornay. I first saw her in Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Yeah, that's a very good movie as well. I hope to add that to my collection, soon, yeah. So I don't really need to tell you the story about The Shining and that, it's been told so many times and that, yeah. But yeah, this has got a couple of special features there, guys. It's even got commentary there by the cast members, which I haven't yet listened to, yeah. So there you go, yeah. Yeah, this is from this is from 1997, yeah, and it's quite long as well, yeah. So there you go. That is Stephen King's The Shining. Now we're onto the Blu-rays now, guys. So the one I'm about to show you is a very, very popular horror character, and that is Chucky, and this is his debut movie, Child's Play. Of all the Child's Play movies, this is my favourite Child's Play one. Yeah, the others one, I didn't like the one where he was in the army. I wasn't too keen on that one, so I did have one, but I got rid of that. But this is my favourite one, Child's Play. Yeah, yeah, fantastic. Yeah, from 1988. And again, if you want to freeze your cameras and take in those special features, yeah, very good movie, Child's Play. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, I don't really, again, I won't bother reading you the blurb, like, because, you know, it's a very, very popular movie and that, and most probably, doubtless, most of you have probably seen it, yeah. So that's the very first Child's Play movie, Chucky's debut. Next one is Child's Play 2. Yeah, quite an enjoyable movie, but not quite as good as the first one, in my opinion. Yeah, so this was from, where are we? 1990, yeah, yeah. Just the bare bones release, guys. It's got the name. And again, I won't bother saying, you know, going into detail about the movie and that, you know, because doubtless most of you have seen this one. So that is the sequel to Child's Play 2. And now we've got Case of Chucky, another movie in the Chucky franchise that I thoroughly enjoyed. This has got a much darker tone to it. It sort of like goes back to the atmosphere of the original and that, you know, yeah. I'll read you, just in case none of you have seen this one, I'll just read you the back of this one just to give you an idea of it, because this is a fairly recent movie. So yeah, I'll just read you the back of it anyway. He's back. From the filmmakers that brought you Chucky comes a terrifying return of the pint-sized doll possessed by the spirit of a notorious serial killer. Now, when a mysterious package arrives at the house of Nika, played by Fiona Dourif, she doesn't give it much thought. However, after their mother's mysterious death, Nika begins to suspect that the talking red-haired doll a visiting niece has been playing with may be the key to the ensuing bloodshed and chaos. So yeah, guys, that is the Case of Chucky. Yeah, fantastic movie from 2013. It's got a couple of special features there if you want to pause your cameras just to take those in, guys. Yeah, I watched this movie twice now, and I've enjoyed it like on each occasion. Yeah, so there you go. That is the Case of Chucky. Didn't like the Cult of Chucky, by the way. That came on after that. Like, I think they went in a totally wrong direction with that movie. You know, I just didn't like that one at all. The Cult of Chucky. And I didn't like the remake either. I didn't care too much for that. I think they were trying to be a bit too clever with that. Yeah. But anyway, that's just my opinion. So the next Blu-ray I'd like to show you is an absolute vampire classic from the 80s, and that is Fright Night. Absolutely love this movie. One of my all-time favourite vampire films, starring Roddy McDowall, yeah, Amanda Bearse and Chris Sarandon, who plays the vampire next door. Yeah, I won't bother reading it because doubtlessly most of you have seen this one because it's such a popular movie. But I'll just show you the features on this special edition. There you go. Yeah, they made a sequel to this, Fright Night 2, which is nowhere near as good as the original. Yeah, and Roddy McDowall is really on the money playing the TV presenter, the horror TV presenter, and then the vampire turned vampire killer. Yeah, very cleverly made movie, Fright Night. Yeah, really enjoyed it and that, you know, and it was a good premise as well. You know, I thought the story was really good, the characters were really good, and it's right up there with my all-time top 10. Outside Hammer, of course, my all-time top 10 non-Hammer vampire movies. That is Fright Night, and this was from 1985. Absolute classic, Fright Night. Next one up is The House of Dark Shadows. Now, if you're familiar with the series Dark Shadows, you will know all about this character there, Barnabas. He was the main sort of, well, he's sort of like anti-hero, if you like, of the Dark Shadows series and that, you know. And I got this a couple of years ago, and excuse me, in case you haven't seen it, I'll just read you the back of it, just to give you an outline of the story. Yeah, so the series that tapped a new vein of TV soap opera with its tales of the lives and loves of the undead also spawned this full-blooded, full-colour movie incarnation, directed by Dark Shadows creator Dan Curtis. House of Dark Shadows centers on on stately Collinwood's afflicted Barnabas Collins, who played by Jonathan Frid, who hopes a series of serum injections will make him normal. Alas, nothing can be normal at eerie Collinwood. So yeah, guys, if you haven't seen this movie, House of Dark Shadows, I highly recommend that you get yourself a copy. He's a fantastic Jonathan Frid in the role as Barnabas the vampire. Yeah, it's a very good movie. It's only got the trailer, guys, in the way of special features. So yeah, so there you go. So that is the House of Dark Shadows from 1970. The last Blu-ray I'd like to show you is a fantastic indicator release, absolute classic movie based on an actual case, and that is 10 Willington Place. This is based on the serial killer John Reginald Christie, who killed like a couple of people, like, and he was hung for it. And Richard Attenborough plays John Christie absolutely superbly. He's a real good actor, Richard Attenborough, and a very good director as well. Yeah. And John Hurt as well, he's in this one. Richard Attenborough, Judy Geeson, another fine actress. Yeah, I'll just show you the inside of it, guys, because it's got like a booklet here as well. So there you go. That's the picture of Richard Attenborough as the notorious John Reginald Christie, and then you've got your photographs and your texts, your essays. Yeah, this is a great version of, as I say, of the original, the actual crime and that, yeah, absolute classic movie. There's the actual killer, John Christie, with his wife. And there's the 10 Willington Place. And there's Timothy Evans, the unfortunate man who got hung for Christie's. Well, there's still a lot of controversy about whether whether he did kill his wife and that. Yeah, but I don't want to go into too much about it because it's been discussed and that. But yeah, that's Timothy Evans, the chap, the lodger. Christie took in with the wife and that. And he got hung for Christie, for the Christie's crime. But as I say, there's still a little bit of a uncertainty about who done what and that. Yeah, there you go. So that's a fine booklet there, guys. And then you've got your Blu-ray. And then you've got newspaper cutting, newspaper headline. Yeah, fantastic release this from Indicator. Yeah, and it's one of the best true crime movies ever made, in my opinion. Yeah, absolute classic. So there you go. That is the Indicator release of 10 Willington Place, classic true crime movie from 1970. Okay, guys, so that completes this video. For now, I'm going to be doing another couple shortly, so stay tuned and that. Yeah, and stay safe. If you like this video, please feel free to share, comment, subscribe, and stand by for another video. Thank you, guys.